All right, Magnus. We're going to do a magnificent motivational quote of the day, and this was spontaneous. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to plug this camera in because the light is a beeping on me, and it's telling me that the battery is going dead. All righty. There we go. Now, so God damn it. Son of a bitch. There we go. So, my boy posted this on his page. This is random. I literally just saw this. It says, if you don't sacrifice for what you want will be the sacrifice. And I thought to myself, that is profound. Thanks for posting that, Christopher Curlis. My boy Curlis from Muck City, Mount Holly, New Jersey. I met him at Cracker Barrel. That's my boy right there. So think about this for a second. Think about the guys and girls that want a great body, right? The sacrifice is getting rid of the bad foods, the comfort foods, the sweet foods, the salty foods, the high calorie foods that are so filling and so good, so delectable, so tasty, so delicious. For foods that aren't so calorically satisfying, leafy greens, salads, vegetables, fruits, okay? If you're a meat eater, lean meats, stuff like that. Stuff that just doesn't pow your mouth with flavor all the time, although you can cook. If you learn to cook in a vegan style, you learn that way, or you learn to cook in a very healthy lifestyle with meat, you can have just as delicious food as the high caloric foods. Is just that most people don't know how to cook that way. But listen to me. Stick with me here. The sacrifice is all those good foods you love to go to. Say you're junk food junkie and you love cookies and all that stuff. Those are the things you have to sacrifice to get the good body. But guess what? If you don't sacrifice them, well, that great body you want is going to be the sacrifice. You'll never get it. It'll be gone. Burned in the fire, okay? Think about the people that want a great career. They want to do things that they love, okay? That's the thing that you want. You want to do something for the rest of your life that you want. You have to sacrifice the sucky job that you are in. Some people are so comfortable and so scared to take that leap forward to pursue something that they love that their dream ends up being the sacrifice. Now look, I'm a case in point. I'm an example of sacrificing to attain what I love. A couple years ago, I left my job with ADT, and I was making very good money, but I hated it. I hated it. And I chose not to be tormented by this job anymore. Now, I have some friends that stayed. They're able to stick it out. They hate it. They're okay with it. They hate it. They're okay with it. They hate it. They're okay with it. I couldn't deal with that anymore. Everyone has their own path, and I'm not shaming or condemning them for staying there. But I chose to take that step. And when I did, I didn't have no money for a long time. So I sacrificed money. I also sacrificed peace of mind. I even sacrificed time with my girlfriend at the time because I was working on my dream, which was to entertain you guys, which was to educate you guys, which was to make you smile, which was to help you guys by answering your questions and doing everything that I could to shine up that diamond in the rough called the Tyrone Magnus YouTube channel. And now I didn't have to sacrifice my love, my dream. I'm living my dream now because I did sacrifice. So no matter what it is, y'all, you gotta understand, no matter what it is that you want, that's going to require sacrifice, self-sacrifice, which can also come in the form of something called self-discipline. I remember listening to The Ultimate Warrior one time, and he was talking about how, and it really stuck with me to this day, because it's something that I don't have all the time. And he said that when he would prepare to come back to wrestling, I believe that's what he was talking about. He said that he knew that he had the self-discipline to do what he needed to do to get himself in shape. So he was sacrificing. He was sacrificing maybe, laying around the house, living a lavish lifestyle, being less active, just enjoying things. Maybe to get in the gym really hard this time, to make his diet really strict, to get the ring rust off, get in the ring, run the ropes, do whatever he had to do to get back in the ring. See, self-discipline is being able to do something long after the thought has left you. That initial thought has left you. How many times have you gone to a seminar, okay, something like that, and or some people get hyped by watching movies or going to a football game, whatever it is, and it inspires you to do something, whether it's to get in shape, whether it is to start your own real estate business, whether it's trading stocks. No matter what this seminar was geared to for you to follow your dream, you get out and you're highly motivated. How many of you actually stuck with the program after the first week or so? Not too many. And that's the reason why, because you're not sacrificing and you don't have the self-discipline. They're synonymous in certain cases. They really are, because self-discipline is being able to totally focus and do what you need to do long after that thought has left you. And that requires a lot of sacrifices, okay? It's not sitting in front of the TV, I remember a guy said, if I were to, basically I'm paraphrasing, but basically if I were to teach you these secrets that you need to learn, could you give up? How motivated are you? How much do you really want to learn this? Could you give up your favorite TV show for a year? Could you? That's a sacrifice, isn't it? Also a sacrifice that requires self-discipline, right? Could you give up, he said, could you give up McDonald's for a year? He was like, what? McDonald's? No, I love McDonald's. He said, well, you can still eat food. I didn't say you couldn't eat food. There's tons of other food you could eat. Do you have the self-discipline? Can you sacrifice fast food to learn these secrets that will help you to achieve your dreams? You see that? So I think this premise is very simple, but how many people actually have the strength to sacrifice what they really don't need to truly get what they want and possibly do need, Well, post your comments down below. Let me know what you thought about this. If you enjoy the magnificent motivational quote of the day, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. If you didn't, you're a highly negative person, and you should seek help for that. 1 million subscribers. Woo!